Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, November 28, 2021. Today the conjunction between the Moon and Venus would be making everything seem much more harmonious than before. Possibly you will find answers about the inconveniences that would arise from days past to date. Libra is making a dent in the personality of a few, but for you, it would only be a moment when you could feel that things are not in well-being. It's just that suddenly, some unresolved crisis would wreak havoc on your emotions and suddenly the actions of others would remind you of it. Loyalty could be the key to your growth. Possibly it is the energy of the waning moon that would be giving way to joy and good things that happen through tranquility. Today is a day to feel pleased, full of positive things, and make everything vibrate much better than you think. You will no doubt be called upon to make quick and not easy decisions today. Perhaps this is due to a lack of stable elements to formulate your future choices. Realize that sometimes you have to be content with what you have available to act. Be a little more daring than usual and trust your judgment, not to say savvy. Feeling persecuted and dying to explore? Beware of it because the opposing arguments are not without meaning. Instead, try to identify the underlying reason that may have started the hostilities. The weariness on your part? Now is not the time to sign a contract or even to seek an agreement. The climate is too individualistic today and you will already have a lot to do to contain a growing nervous tension, born of 1,000 obstacles, varied egocentricities. Tiring power games. You quickly assess your chances, which gives you a real head start. The first returns on your investment are the compliments you receive. This has positive impacts, especially in your private setting. Do not put yourself in insurmountable obstacles. Today is the day to turn to red fruits, in a good cocktail, combined in a salad or some food that has a delicious flavor in its mixture. Blueberries in their multiple varieties would also be the ones that could provide the key elements for you to recover your energy through food. There are drops of water that make the vases overflow. Just when you thought you couldn't take an extra gram of pressure, here you are, once again. You will fall for it. Relieve your stress in physical activity, go to the movies. You are going through a difficult period in your life and your relationships with others are more than strained. Find an outlet to calm yourself down and control your emotions, otherwise, you risk getting angry. Are you feeling weak and tired? A royal jelly cure should fill your store of vitality. Available in ampoules, capsules, and even in a jar, it helps reduce physical fatigue and strengthen the immune system. Don't neglect your sleep needs. They are to be respected as much as possible. If you have trouble falling asleep, drink herbal tea with orange, lavender, and dried linden flowers. Based on daily monitoring of your fortune, economy, and money, today you would receive the grace of the number 9 so that you do not doubt that everything would suddenly improve. Get, if you can, a silver coin, put it inside your shoe, but the shoe in front of the door for 3 continuous nights and you would have the results you want. Undoubtedly you show in all circumstances an implacable logic. You're concerned to calculate with rigor the feasibility of a project, the pragmatism of an idea, makes you perhaps miss the dimension more poetic of life. Do not hesitate, on this day when everything lends itself to it, to dilute your thoughts with a few drops of effectivity. The others will undoubtedly rally more easily to your proposals. On a material level, you meet the right people at the right time. Are you aware that your financial situation is changing dramatically? For you, the little forgotten pleasures, you just have to appreciate what life has to offer. You quickly notice that by favoring the opening and by putting a brake on the momentary runaway engine, you benefit from a truce conducive to a new agreement. Try and you will see. Otherwise, beware of the bottom blades, tears. Love. For some, it would turn out that everything is upside down before some cosmic movements, but today there is a harmonious aspect between the Moon and Venus, which characterizes good decisions about relationships. If you feel that it is time to balance those who you consider hostile, say what you think, it would be taken into account. Today, you can't help but think back to your past. You are very sentimental, and your school memories make you a little nostalgic. You will surely want to look at class photos and leaf through your old albums. Perhaps the idea will tickle you to reconnect with a former boyfriend/girlfriend. If it's been a while since you last saw each other, chances are this meeting will turn out to be a fun experience. Despite the obstacles that follow one another, you show great loyalty, and that's good for your relationship. You know how to overcome crises and small daily worries. Life as a couple is sometimes difficult. If you are single, you are giving off negative vibes right now. You should pay more attention to your dress and your words. Stacking up love stories doesn't give you what you want deep inside you. Think about it with a clear head. You could consider that you have at your mercy the physical, energetic, and psychological conditions to start a good career. It is Libra who suddenly in her regency would be causing a bit of anxiety about what you require and what you do not. Today, better than ever, you have success at your disposal and you could receive it in the best possible way. A great career opportunity could loom on the horizon of your day. It will probably be most encouraging and uplifting, but at the same time, you are afraid of making a fresh start. Do not miss such an opportunity. Obviously, like any success, yours will make people jealous. Don't pay attention to it. The idea is to move forward in all circumstances and not to look behind you. Good luck. By dint of wanting to please everyone, you come to no longer know your desires. Why not take advantage of this recent inflow of money? Stop feeling guilty about making yourself happy. You have well deserved this little respite. Take the opportunity to sort out those who blithely abuse your kindness. All false flatterers and true profiteers will have to go the other way. Natives of the sign, do not give up in the face of your children's whims or your spouse's latest whim. You have to make an effort. The planet Mercury invites you to communicate with them clearly and positively. Adolescents sometimes have trouble expressing their emotions clearly. You have to put your cards on the table with them. Specify your desires and your needs. Your family life will be all the more harmonious and joyful. For those who are not yet a parent, remember that your elders are always there when you need them.